Yeah, but say I am pregnant. What would you say about that? Of course it's yours. What do you think I am, a tramp? Oh, and you believe that. Lester, there is nobody else. Don't you know me better than that? Hey, I don't need this from you right now. I need you to understand. I need you to support me.
This is not the conversation for public.
What? I will prove it to you when it's born. I'll have a DNA test. What happened to all those I love yous, Lester? I'll always be with yous? What happened to those? Don't you want to have a baby with me? Well, maybe I'm not pregnant, so there. Now I know your true colors. No, you cannot come over for dinner tonight. Can I help you?
Hey, give me all your money. Now!
Okay, here. Please don't hurt me.
Shut the hell up and put it in the bag.
Please don't kill me.
Give it to me.
I won't tell.
Turn around.
I swear I won't tell. I swear I won't.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Shut up.
Please don't.
All of this never would have happened if the man in the red hat had only obeyed the prompting in his heart. Let's try this again, only this time we'll see what would have happened had the man acted on his better impulse. In fact, this time, I'm going to let you hear the thoughts of the man in the red hat.
Hey, I know that guy. Oh yeah, his name is Steve. Man, he looks rough. I remember his brother died. No, maybe it's not Steve. He doesn't seem to recognize me. No, that's gotta be him. I wonder if something's wrong. Should I say something to him? What if he doesn't remember me?
Well, maybe I'm not pregnant, so there.
Hey,
Now I know
Steve,
your
is that
true
you?
colors.
Yeah, it is. You helped me in high
you
school chemistry
cannot
class.
come over for
I almost failed
dinner
that class
tonight.
if it wasn't for you. Yeah, that was chemistry. That was a long time ago. Yeah. Well, how's it been going, man?
I have your stuff.
You know, I'm making it.
It's good. Everything going okay?
Yeah, been looking for work, and you know, money's been pretty tight. So.
Oh man, well, I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I really hope you get back on your feet. Hey, I gotta go, but it was good running into you. You really saved my life back in high school.
Hate to break up the little party, but here.
Thank you.
Can I help you?
No, I changed my mind.
How rude!
Every person has choices to make in life. It's been that way since the beginning of time. The decisions you make not only affect you and those around you, but generations to come. Good evening. I am Father Time. And tonight, I'm going to take you on a journey and show you some of the decisions that have been made throughout history. Decisions that have had a profound impact on everyone and everything. First, we'll start at the beginning, at the Garden of Eden, where Adam discovered there was one creature more clever than all the rest. The serpent was wise and held many a conversation with Adam.
Have you noticed, Serpent, that there's a mate for every animal in the garden? Except for me. I'm the only one of my kind.
Well, you got me, pal.
That is true. I do enjoy our clever conversations. I also enjoy beating you at the game. Ha!
Now, Adam, you know I'm just taking it easy on you. You're already pitiful enough with no mate.
It's because the Lord knew that I was the peak of perfection.
Now, you know, I noticed that aside from the whale, you are the most hairless mammal that I have ever seen. I mean, doesn't it leave you awfully vulnerable? Look around, all the other bipeds have hair or scales covering their bodies.
Don't forget, Serpent, that I am made in the image of God himself.
Okay, no need to get all hoity-toity.
Adam,
God, is that you?
how are you today?
Oh, I'm excellent, God. I just beat the serpent at the game. I found 2 new animals today. They were both underground, so they previously escaped my attention. One, I decided to call it a pop-up to look around, but I figured it would be easier to say mole instead.
Good choice, Adam. Sometimes less is more.
Also, I'd named one Hedgehog. It and its mate looked like hogs rooting around on the ground, so Hedgehog.
Very clever, my friend.
God, why do I have no fur or protection of any sort? All the other animals do.
Who put those thoughts in your head?
Well, me and the serpent were speaking, and it got me to thinking.
Adam, I think it is not good for you to be alone. I will make you a mate. I will divide your nature into male and female. From your rib, I will create one for you to love, a helpmate.
What? Whoa! Man!
Yes, Adam, this is Woe Man.
Whoa, man.
I like it, Lord. I like it a lot.
I'm glad you were pleased. Enjoy your evening together. And remember, don't eat of the tree.
Look, Eve. Look at all these animals. Look, these are lions.
I love lions.
Over here, these are sheep.
They're so fluffy.
Look, all this delicious fruit and all these trees in the garden. We can eat anything we want, except for that tree. We can't eat the fruit off that tree.
Okay.
If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, lose my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. You and me, no
Yo, Adam, I hope you brought your A game, because I ain't taking it easy on you today. Hey, who's this silly creature? Why does she look like you? Adam, what's going on?
There's a butterfly. I'll catch it for you.
Butterflies? Really?
A butterfly? Adam,
I think
get
you're
the
losing it, man.
butterfly. My hero.
Just get the game ready. When you're sane, you can come play. Adam, I'm concerned, man. Blink twice if you're in danger.
Look, I gotta show you something.
Adam, come on, man. I got the game already.
Hey,
Let's go play.
Not now, Serpent. Not right now. I'm with Eve.
Adam, enough frolicking. Let's go
This
play.
is a platypus. It's like a
Come
little
on,
duck
man.
that swims under the ground.
It's amazing.
Not now, Serpent.
Adam, I got the game already. Forget her. Let's play. What is that?
They toss the dice. To be the only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together.
He's losing it. He's losing it.
So happy together.
Or am I losing it?
How is the weather? so happy together. We're happy together. So happy together.
I can't believe he. Best friends don't do that to each other. Adam's not our friend anymore. Nah. Adam's our friend. He would not leave us. Yes, not only is he not our friends, but he doesn't like us anymore. Nah, he likes us. I mean, what's not to like? We're best friends. We played a game. No, he doesn't listen to us anymore. He doesn't like us anymore. Yes, that silly creature. Yes, the silly, she ruins the game. We don't like the silly. Nah, I just need to talk to Adam. Just talk to him. Just remind him that he misses me, that he needs me. No, the silly never leaves his side. Well, she's gotta sleep sometime. Yes, wait till the silly is asleep. Yeah, wait till the silly is sleeping.
Oh, man. Morning, Serpent. How are you today? How is Mrs. Serpent and all the little serpents?
Adam, why'd you abandon me? Remember our games? I let you beat me.
Very funny, Serpent, but I was with Eve. Where's your mate?
My mate is for mating.
Isn't that rather clinical?
I want to be with my friend. Friends do things together. Friends trust each other.
Serpent.
We are friends, aren't we, Adam?
Serpent, I have Eve now.
She's
Where's
not
your
your
mate?
friend. I'm your friend. Listen, come with me. I have a surprise for you. It's a special tree I found, untouched, delicious fruits.
No. How many times must I tell you, Serpent, that I will never eat from that tree? Never. Now leave me.
No, don't do this. Oh, the silly has turned his head. She poisons him. If she poisons our friend, we must poison her. Yes, we poison the silly. And once she's gone away, Adam will be our friend again. Yo, Eve.
Yes.
Is it true that God has said not to eat from any tree in the garden?
No, we can eat from all the trees in the garden, except for the one tree. We are not to eat from it. If we touch it, we'll die.
Nonsense. You won't die?
But I would never think of disobeying.
Oh, sometimes these humans. I wonder if it ever occurred to you to think for yourself? Eve, think fast. See? You're still here. Nothing happened. God knows that as soon as you eat from that tree, you'll be just like him. You'll know everything. Good, evil. He doesn't want that for you. He wants to keep you in the dark. Ever thought of doing something your own way instead of God's? It feels good.
The serpent, he's Adam's friend.
Yes.
He would not mislead me. And the fruit, it does look so delicious, and it smells so sweet.
Yes.
Maybe just a bite.
Just a bit.
Adam! You You must taste this, Adam. I feel the knowledge of... Just taste it.
The serpent set a course. Eve made a decision. Adam made several choices, including many good ones. But it only took one bad choice to change the course of humanity. Because of that choice, we'll never know what it's like to live in a world without sin.
Suddenly naked, what have we done? Forbidden fruit really sounded like fun.
If I'd obeyed, I'd have saved us this grief. Look at us now, we have to wear a fig leaf.
That ain't as bad as working on the slither, crawling around as having on the liver. You woulda, you shoulda, you woulda, you shoulda, you woulda, shoulda done what God said. You woulda, what if only, if only we'd have done what God said. You woulda, what if only should have done what God said.
Cause and effect. For every action, there's a reaction. Once choices are made, wheels start turning, and good or bad, the consequences begin to surface. Sometimes they're seemingly insignificant things that matter little one way or the other. Sometimes they affect the course of one or two people, and in Adam and Eve's case, the course of all humanity. It's amazing how flippantly you humans sometimes go about life, following whims or longings, giving in to pride or curiosity without even a thought of the consequences. Now here's just an example.
So, can you keep a secret?
Of course I can. It's the people I tell that can't.
I'm serious, Shelly. Just between you and me, okay?
Yeah, I know. Now tell me.
Okay, so, do you know Jeff Dubuque? Ugh, he is so hot.
Who doesn't know him? What about him?
Well, he asked me out.
Really?
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. What are you hmm-ing about?
I've heard a few things about him.
Like?
Do you want a list or just the highlights?
Start with the highlights.
He lies, he cheats, he has a temper, he's only after one thing, and when he gets it, he's gone.
Do you know these things, or have you just heard?
I've heard it a lot.
What am I gonna do? If my parents find out I'm pregnant, they'll be
disappointed, but they'll forgive you. They'll help you figure out what to do.
I can't go on hiding it, that's for sure. Nothing fits anymore.
So tell them it's not the end of the world.
Yes, it is. I can't believe I let it get this far. If I had known then what I know now about Jeff, I never...
Like I said, he's scum.
Yep. I'm stuck with his baby.
Do you want to give it up for adoption?
I don't know. The thought of having a little baby to love and dote on, it's exciting. I'm getting attached.
But are you ready to be a grown-up, responsible for another life? Where will you live?
Exactly. I could just turn back the clock.
Unfortunately, time is something you can never recapture. I know, I'm Father Time. Choices are like that too. Fortunately for humanity, Noah made the hard right choice, all the way to the end. But supposing he didn't? Imagine if Noah finally became fed up with all the taunting and teasing, day after day, year after year. What would that have looked like? What if Noah didn't finish building the ark?
Way to go, boys.
Hey, Pops.
You know,
Whatever.
back in my day, I could cut a piece of wood in half just by looking at it. Trust me, I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, gosh.
There you go, Shem. Use lots of pitch there, seal it up good. Missed a spot, right there. Very good. Now, boys, remember, don't be afraid of the wood. It's all bark and no bite.
Oh, my God. These jokes aren't funny, Dad.
So funny.
They're funny to me.
Again, why we come to this desolate plot, nowhere near water, year after year, decade after decade, to work on this infernal ark.
Joan, God said it would rain. Build an ark, he said. I believe it. That settles it. Case closed. God said, I've had it. These people are evil. Creatures are coming. We need one more weasel. First we must build it, then seal it with pitch. Thank God you're healthy, 'cause I've got a hitch. Raindrops are coming, storm clouds will gather. God said to build it so nothing else matters. Chop down the elm tree, then saw it in half. Open the stable, here comes a giraffe. When the rains come, when the floods rise, when the people die, it's then you will thank me for staying on task, and then we will be all dry.
Were you two just dancing?
Ew, no.
What?
Gross.
Dad, clearly we need some women, man.
Clearly.
I mean, I'm not getting any younger, and come on, it's about time for us to settle down. What do you think?
We're never gonna get wise with this never-ending art to build.
The way I figure it, I'll be 60 years old by the time we finish this. Then when I finally find a wife, she pops out some kids. I'll be 100.
100 years old.
The boys are right, dear. Give them a year off to find wives.
A year? Joan, God said it would rain. It's going to rain. What if we don't have a year to spare?
Dad, exactly what is rain again anyways?
Yeah, we've never seen rain, Pop.
You know what they say about us in the village, right?
Shut up, Ham.
Noah, I want to have grandchildren before I'm too old to enjoy them.
God will provide. He always has. He always will. That's the way it is.
Okay, Pop. Say you are right. Say there is some massive flood or whatever, and we are saved by this ridiculous ark. If we have no wives, we're on this ark alone. That's the end of the human race anyways, now isn't it?
Excellent point, Shem. So, Pops, what do you say? Can we go into town and get some babes?
Listen to the boys, Noah. Let them go have some fun. For the sake of humanity.
For humanity. Okay. Go. Find yourself some wives. But be back by dark. We have a big day tomorrow.
Yes.
To the Nimrod Nook!
You don't have to tell them twice.
I still gotta do it.
Are you all right? Because you seem to be cracking up just a little bit.
I'm just a little stressed is all, Joan. Decades I've been working on this thing.
Noah, I know you believe you've heard from God. To you, it's all very real. But to the rest of us?
Hold on a minute. Are you questioning my sanity?
Yeah, kind of.
Of course I heard from God. It was clear as day. Nothing's changed, Joan. Except you. Where's the support? Where's the love?
I've got hippos eating clothes right off the line. It's not safe to walk through the front yard for fear of stepping in something. Elephant dung is no laughing matter. We're talking mid-calf. Mid! No one else collects animals!
A minor inconvenience to carry out the call of Almighty God on our lives.
Minor to you! Oh,
Oh, not
Mr.
them,
Rain
not
Man!
now.
Hey, saw your boys out on the town. What'd you do? Decide to give them a break? Little break from all their hard labor? Because you never know. It could rain at any time.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. What is rain again?
Noah's the only one who really knows. It's the concoction of a crazy man. God talks to him, but not the rest of us.
Nope.
Rain, 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 water from the sky. Say, how does it get up there?
I know. All the pelicans get together and they fill up their bills and they take it up there.
No, it just floats up, Trixie. It flies up so it can come down again. Just for kicks.
No. Remember, God talks to Noah, so maybe this giant hand's gonna come down, scoop up all the water, and drop it on us so we all die.
Oh, hi.
You've got so many animals around here. I think there's something missing in your beard.
Oh, get out of there.
Noah, come on. Has it ever occurred to you that you are wasting the prime of your life? You've been working on this thing for nearly an eternity.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look half done.
Yeah, but you put us on the map with this thing. People think it's a monument of some sort. The new town hall sculpture.
Yeah.
It's pretty big, though.
What's it supposed to be?
it's an arc.
No, it's art, Marty. Who understands these artists?
I told you, airhead. It's an arc, not art.
Rude.
Hey, I felt a drop of water. It's coming from the sky.
Go on! You'll see! You'll see!
It's crazy! Or in that case, if there ever was one.
Be careful, Joan. You're gonna develop a reputation. You'll be known as Joan, the lady with the ark.
Oh, wait. I know. Joan, the Ark Lady, married to Noah, the crazy man with the beard nest. Whoa.
See you later, Jonah.
Bye.
God put me in this stinking position. I'm the town fool is what? Ungrateful kids. Wife thinks I'm crazy. You know, I have a good mind too. I tell you one more thing. Just one more thing.
What are you muttering about?
It's the pressure, Joan. It's getting to me. You mock me, the kids, the town. Before all this, I was a pillar in the community. Now, I'm the village idiot.
Idiot is a bit strong, dear. Misguided, maybe. Misguided, yeah.
Yeah. You're dead serious.
I am.
I must be crazy. Wasting all my time for a family who doesn't even appreciate it. Why bother?
Think about it, Noah. We could be fixing up the house, which is going to hell in a handbasket, while you insist on working on this idiotic boat project.
You know what? Forget it. Forget you. Forget all of you. I'm building a raft.
Oh, a little raft.
I'm
okay.
going by myself.
Yeah.
You'll see. I'll
Okay.
show you.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Mr. Brilliant. That'll solve everything. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You better take all these animals with you.
Nope. Raft built for one. Peace, quiet, be by myself. No one mocking me.
Goodbye and good riddance.
It would have been understandable if Noah had given up instead of sticking to his guns. In this scenario, Noah started out well. He heard from God, stayed focused on the vision, weathered plenty of storms and a barrage of insults. But when it became near impossible, he cracked. Now, how many of you can relate to that?
Good thing we listened when God said to build. We stuck with the task, even though we weren't thrilled.
Though it was hard and I thought we should quit. You know, if we had, he would have thrown a big fit.
Got that right.
Time we obeyed, the weather started changing. 'Cause if we had quit, nobody would be living. It's raining, it's pouring, it's raining, it's pouring. I'm so glad we did what God said. It's raining, what it's pouring, it's raining, what is pouring. I'm so glad we did what God said. It's raining, what is pouring, it's raining, what is pouring. I'm so glad we did what God said.
You know, I think Noah was in the right place at the right time. Thank you, Noah, for staying true to the chorus and for inspiring God to give us rainbows. Now, why don't you just chew on that for a while? Because time has brought us to this moment. Enjoy your dinner.
What do you think, Anna?
Oh, I love it. You are very good.
What would you say if I told you I wanted to do this for a living? You think I have what it takes?
Well, I'm no expert, but I think you have potential.
It is my all-consuming passion. If I could not do this for the rest of my life, I'd have no reason to go on. No purpose!
My, a serious student. I was only taking this course to fill up my evenings.
You have nothing to fill up your evenings? Perhaps I can help you fill your calendar.
Moving a little fast, maybe. I hardly know you.
Okay, let's me get to know you then. What's your father's name?
Jacob Goldstein.
Goldstein? Jewish? Ugh. It's an inferior race. But I will not hold that against you, Anna Goldstein. Not everybody can be perfect. Perhaps having good connections could serve you well someday. And maybe you should get to know the future Picasso.
I know Pablo Picasso. You are no Picasso.
Huh.
You are what I call a dabbler.
Dabbler?
No, not even a dabbler. There is nothing original here. You are just wasting my time. You are wasting your time. Picking as a hobby. I suggest shoveling coal.
What do you know, you dirty Jew? The only thing you know, Christ killer, is how to hoard your money in Siberia. You filthy pig! You act as if you're an artist. But everyone knows, those who can, do. Those who can't, teach.
Who do you think you are? How dare you talk to me this way?
I will talk to you any way I want to. I am from this land, the superior race. You are nothing but a squatter.
I will have you expelled from this institution. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, Adolf Hitler?
An event like that could have fueled the impressionable young man with enough hatred to want to exterminate an entire race. Throughout history, we've seen the same hatred consume individuals who attempt to wipe out whole populations because of unforgiveness or personal vendettas to be settled. But what if the art teacher hadn't taken young Adolf Hitler's comment personally and had encouraged his budding talent? Would history be different?
My, a serious student. I was only taking this course to fill up my evenings.
You have nothing to fill up your evenings? Perhaps I can help you fill your calendar.
Moving a little fast, maybe. I hardly know you.
Okay, let me get to know you then. What is your father's name?
Jacob Goldstein.
Goldstein? Jewish? It's an inferior race. But I will not hold that against you, Anna Goldstein. Not everybody can be perfect. Perhaps having good connections could serve you well someday. And maybe get to know the future Picasso.
I know Pablo Picasso. He is very talented. Did you know there are many Jewish artists who are equally as talented? Perhaps you have heard of Marc Chagall.
Chagall, yes.
Perhaps with a little effort, you could make a measure of success. You seem to have about 90% of what you need already. Heart and a desire to work hard.
Yes.
Well done, Adolf. Keep up the good work.
Oh, he likes your work, Adolf.
And what's not to like?
You have the makings of a genius.
How would you like to fill your calendar with a successful artist? You better make your appointments now. I may become very busy when my genius is discovered.
Well, it might be quite interesting to know the inner workings of a genius. Perhaps you will need a model to pose for you, like the Mona Lisa. With all her clothes on.
Very interesting. Quite promising. We'll start tomorrow night with dinner.
I think I might be able to free up some time.
Okay. We'll say 7:30 then.
I accept. I will eagerly await your arrival at my father's home. 343 Daimlerstrasse. Good evening.
While it is impossible to prove that this situation was the catalyst that started the downward spiral of Adolf Hitler, we do know that everything has a starting point. Experiences sometimes become the motivator, causing the path of an individual to veer away from their original destination. Sometimes, however, the choices are not about the individual at all. Like Esther. Esther was someone who stood in the face of danger, all for the sake of preserving her race. Her story inspires us and models for us an ordinary girl with an extraordinary faith in God.
She made a choice, and she saved the Jews. Ooh, she risked her life when she saved the Jews.
I needed the shelter of someone's home, and there you were. God needed someone in the palace for such a time. He put me there, yeah. With willingness and devotion, trusting God when my emotions gotta stop and seek Jehovah. We gotta stop and seek Jehovah.
She made a choice, and she saved the Jews. Ooh, she risked her life when she saved the Jews.
My life was a song, was on top of the world, till the Jews came along. I developed a plot, kill all of the Jews, was such a good thought. But Queen Esther, she stood in the way. Her appeal to the king ruined my day.
We gotta fast and pray, Esther.
We gotta
Stop.
and seek Jehovah.
She made a choice, and she saved the Jews. Ooh, she risked her life when she saved the Jews. I bless you, Lord, every chance that I get. You saved our lives, and we're in your debt. We gotta stop
and seek Jehovah. We gotta
stop
and praise Jehovah.
She made a choice, and she saved the Jews.
It was nothing.
Ooh, she risked her life when she saved the Jews.
Like honey on the rock.
She made a choice, and she saved the Jews. Ooh, she risked her life when she saved the Jews.
Esther's defining quality was the moxie she had to trust God with her life. It's a rags to riches story of an orphan who found herself in the most powerful kingdom on earth. Because her heart was pliable and she was willing to obey even at the risk of death, God used Esther to save her people, the Jews, from complete genocide. Thank you, Esther. Now let's consider the story of Jonah. Jonah was a man sent by God to Nineveh. He did not want to obey because he disagreed with God. Jonah is not a hero too high and mighty to identify with. You might find in him a comparison to your own ineptness. Here's someone on your level. I'm going to change the timing. I can do that, Father Time. This is a modern retelling of the same old story, with a twist.
Yeah, this is Jonah. Back Nineveh stand? You want me to do what? But they're a bunch of no good people. Okay, you got it. Consider it done. There's no way I'm gonna do that. The boss has gotta be nuts or something. Get this. The boss just called me up, says he wants me to go to Beck Nineveh stand to warn them evil, kinky, perverse deviants that if they don't change their ways, they're gonna burn. But knowing the boss, if they wise up, he'll change his mind. But you know what I say? Forget about it. There's no way I'm gonna do that. I'm going to Cabo. Hey, Heather. Yeah, get me on a flight to Cabo today.
Right wing, left wing.
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No, you can totally sit here.
1001 thank yous.
I'm just becoming one with the aircraft.
Nice to meet you, one.
I always gotta have a way of escape.
Oh, hey, Mr. Lee, did you ever figure out how to get the water faucet to turn on in the restroom?
Yeah, it's easy. It's cool product. You just put your hand on the faucet, water turn on. It's made in China, like his suit. His suit made in
Shut
China.
up! Hey, babe, bring that bourbon on the rocks.
As soon as we reach cruising speed, I will be more than happy to bring you a drink.
I just could not figure it out. What difference does it make, made in China or not?
We haven't even taken off yet, and you guys are driving me nuts. If you don't shut your yaps, we will not make it to Cabo.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Captain Dick Dickerson. Welcome aboard Flight 665, non-stop to Cabo San Lucas. We'll be cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet. We should arrive at approximately 6:30 this evening. Flight time will be roughly 6 hours and 45 minutes. So please enjoy your flight and thank you for flying East West Airlines.
Listen, there is no need to flap your own wings. The airplane, it does all reverse. I don't understand.
You gotta help these things along, you know?
Not necessary.
Sir, your drink.
What is this, a sip? If I would have wanted a sip, I would have asked for a sip, but I didn't. I asked for a drink.
I'm sorry, that's the only size we have.
Then bring me about 12 of them. Right. I gotta relax.
I think our friend is in need of an alcoholic recovery program.
Hey!
Just saying.
Is this your first time to Cabo?
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get away.
Yeah, no, totally. The pressures, the distractions, That search for inner peace. I'm
No.
totally with you.
Nothing like that, Toots. Sometimes you just need a way of escape.
What are you? A mob boss?
Mob?
I'm totally getting that vibe. You like to control people. Well, no one can control me. I'm as free as a bird. What are you running from?
The Godfather don't run from nobody. He moves when he says to move. That's the way it is, and I don't want to hear about it.
Okay.
That's extreme.
Just a bit.
All right, nobody move. This is a hijack.
What? Oh my
Everybody sit down
God!
and shut up.
He's got a
You gotta
gun!
be kidding me.
Oh my God.
This is ridiculous.
All right, we are now no longer going to Cabo. We are now going to Baknetovastan.
Peace, not guns, Mr. Hijacker. Make love, not war.
You gotta be kidding me. Of all the places, I get hijacked on a plane to Greenetz.
Oh Lord, Buddha save me from this crazy man. I take picture.
What are you, crazy? This is a hijacking.
Yeah. Just one. You famous now.
Okay, just one.
Do you smell something?
All right, sit down. All right, nobody move. I'm going to talk to my partner.
I've soiled my pants.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I do not have a spare.
It smells like curry.
I've never been hijacked before. What do we do?
This ain't scary. We've been hijacked by a moron.
A moron with a gun?
Yeah, Greenetz. Give me a break and wake me up when we get there.
Excuse me. How can you sleep at a time like this? You know what I think? I think you're in on this with those hijackers. You are. You're totally in on it, aren't you?
You say he the reason we be rerouted?
Yeah. Is this true, Mr. Portlian?
Maybe I'm a teensy-weensy bit involved here.
A teensy bit? What is this? This is all your fault. You're a bad man, a very bad man. Shame upon you and your family. Hey.
You know what? You're running from something. What is it that you're running from? I can see it all over your aura.
Very negative aura.
Tell us. Tell us. It's okay. Circle of trust. Circle of trust.
Boy. Okay, so get this. The boss calls me up, says he's got a job for me to do. Pretty normal, okay? Says he wants me to go to Greenetz and warm those people. But I don't like those people. They're a bunch of no good, dirty, rotten savages. So I don't want to go. I say no. But apparently he changed his mind and I am going. So
are we.
Sorry I dragged you all into this. Yeah, I'm here. No, I ain't gonna do it. I don't like them people. Find someone else.
You're under arrest, Mr. Portlian. You get one phone call. Don't waste it.
Yo, boss. What's going on here? Yeah? I know you want me to talk to them people, but they don't deserve it. They deserve to burn. I ain't gonna do it. If you want it done, send somebody else.
You sure told him, sissy boy.
So, what am I being charged with?
Espionage, terrorist acts, They're throwing the book at you, mister.
What's the penalty for that?
Death. The only choice you're gonna have is hanging, firing squad, or the electric chair.
You can't act into a stand 40 days to shape up or die!
Hey, Johnny, give him heaven.
Well, I suppose if this was the way the story went, the book might be named Joni. The point is, in our retelling, God got the job done regardless of Jonah's choices. The penalty for disobedience is stiff. With great opportunity comes great consequences.
Well, I'm no rocket scientist to know I've seen God's judgment fist. God said to do it, but it made no sense. How could I know it'd be a big consequence? Thought I was judge and knew what they had coming. He sent someone else and now I'm really bumming. I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, shoulda done what God said. I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, shoulda done what God said. I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, I shoulda, I woulda, shoulda done what God said.
Whoa, look at the time. That is the end of Act 2. Time for dessert and raffle drawings. Of all our presidents, Abraham Lincoln was the one least spoiled by his great office. He combined stubborn courage with flexibility and independence. He had the ability to compromise, showing realism with great vision. Lincoln helped preserve the Union. He freed the slaves, and he knew what the struggle in America meant to people everywhere around the world. Lincoln not only cared about people in general, but also about people in particular. Under the most difficult of conditions, he was compassionate and tolerant to those around him. Now, this scene opens during a cabinet meeting in the height of the Civil War. Lincoln had chosen a cabinet full of brilliant but cantankerous leaders. Often, the president would give an assignment to his cabinet, asking each to return the following morning with a list of reasons supporting their opinion.
What is your opinion, Mr. President?
I found that I could not make an argument that would satisfy my own mind. That proved to me that yours was the right one.
Usually is.
You are an incorrigible, haphazard administrator, oblivious to governmental regulations.
The way things have been done in the quiet past will not suffice in this stormy present. This occasion is marked high with difficulty, and we must rise to the occasion. As our case is new, we must think anew and act anew.
You are scarcely educated to be considered a learned man in these matters, Mr. President.
When I came of age, I did not know much. Still, somehow I could read, write, and cipher to the rule of 3.
I'll give you that one.
But that was all. The little I have managed to add to the story of education has come from the pressure of necessity. The same pressure is upon me now.
Mr. President, we are losing this war, pouring millions of dollars out, and for what?
Yes, in Petersburg, we lost 635 men. That's over 2/3 of our soldiers in less than 7 minutes.
These are our future leaders.
And these statistics, these soldiers, they're not just numbers, they're boys, 1/3 of whom are under the age of 21.
Despite the present circumstances, I am resolved to press on.
Sir, we have spent $10 billion on this war.
Most men, they're out there dying from disease.
Exactly. We need more doctors.
Better doctors.
Did you know that it takes a man's weight in lead to kill a single soldier on the battlefield because of inaccurate firing? We need better guns, more ammunition.
We need more funding.
Yes. Gentlemen, the present direction of this discourse is completely futile. What we were duty-bound to focus on is the constitutionality of our present course of action.
I have never had a political thought which does not spring from the sentiments embodied in the Declaration of Independence.
And surely you understand that overriding the writ of habeas corpus will come back to haunt all of us.
It's a necessity.
We cannot throw people in jail without honoring the very laws set in place
Are
for their
all of the
protection.
laws save one to go unexecuted? And the government to fall to pieces lest one be violated?
But, Mr. President, perhaps we'll gain approval for the calling up of the militia.
Regardless, we can further spend no more money on the military.
Shallow graves demand otherwise.
This is true. You closed the post office.
No one cares about the post
Gentlemen,
office right now.
let us have faith that right makes might. And in that faith, let us in the end dare to do our duty as we understand it. Slavery is a political, social, and moral evil.
Slavery, without a doubt, must be abolished. That, gentlemen, is our primary goal in all of this.
My foremost objective is to save the Union. If I could do it without freeing the slaves, I would do it. If I could do it by freeing all of the slaves, I would do that.
Mr. President, if I may.
And if I could do it by freeing some and leaving others to be, I would do that. I had hoped that slavery would die of its own accord.
We all did.
Lincoln, you're a damn fool.
If you say I'm a damned fool, then I must be one. For you always speak your mind and are nearly always right. Gentlemen, my foremost concern is to reunite this nation. I may as well tell you now, I fully intend to put a vice president on the ticket as a Democrat.
Democrat?
Are you doing?
Are you kidding me? That's all this nation
I have to
needs.
reunite this nation.
That's all we need. That's just going to cause more controversy and more entrenched battles.
Any man can stand adversity, but if you really want to test a man's character, give him power.
Chase has all the power and he controls all the money. And look here, what have you done with it?
That's it. I quit. I can no longer stand any more of this constant bickering.
I have a file of
Good riddance.
resignation letters from most of you, which I have dutifully read and chosen not to accept.
Please accept his.
We cannot hope to reunite this nation when we can't even agree on a single idea in this room.
I didn't pick you to agree. I chose each one of you for your gifts and diverse viewpoints. The people look to us for leadership.
With all due respect, Mr. President, the common people aren't worth considering.
Oh, they have
That's
all
the
the
reason
mail.
they're common to begin
Common people are the best in the world. That is why the Lord made so many of them.
with. And you believe God is on our side?
Of course he is.
My concern is not whether God is on our side. My chief concern is whether we are on God's side.
My chief concern is to clean up this mess of the world.
We have to
And
work
we're
on
going
it.
to
You're
win.
a
You're sitting
gentleman.
around this jack. We need
because you don't have a tab.
We will
In
not.
war, it does not matter whose side God is on. Bullets kill them without preference. Our side is sorely losing. We need to build support, get off of our hands, and do more.
Stanton, you're undoubtedly the most pompous of fools, hell-bent on your own war agenda.
Precisely. You have no concern for the future of this country.
My agenda is to save lives.
Chase, please sit down. Go back to sleep. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Gentlemen, we all know that Chase has the slows when it comes to matters of importance. Please
Chase
sit down.
is 1.5 times bigger than any man I know.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Mr.
maybe.
President.
I fear for the future of this nation. I see no regard for constitutionality here.
We must
It's all over.
endure the struggle and reach a decision. That
We
is
have
our
to
primary
reunite this nation.
responsibility.
Our
We will
primary
reunite this
responsibility
nation.
is to win this
We
war.
will win this war. Slavery will be abolished, and we will get through it no matter what.
Hey, what's going on here?
He's gone.
Gentlemen, we've just lost our 11-year-old son, Willie. Please, give us a moment.
Mr. President, Mrs. Lincoln, my condolences.
Life in the White House has been torture for me, to say the least.
Mary.
Don't touch me. Everything you touch does. You and your cursed laugh are but a shadow of my whole existence.
I too had cause for despair.
You cannot possibly think of yourself at a time like this,
I think not only of myself, but of our family.
of whom two are dead. You have not only divided this nation, but our family as well. I live in fear, for my brothers fighting for the South, and just where are my loyalties supposed to lie?
I know.
And now Willie is dead. I can't go on.
I know this has not been an easy life for you. My position has divided your family and has caused you much distress. However, Mary, you are not the only one who causes and suffers despair.
Well, if you can, you have certainly hidden it well.
I have held my emotions under check because this nation depends on it. My enemies look for any sign of weakness, yet I fear for my sanity in all of this pressure. The black hole of depression comes at me day and night. I cannot give in. I cannot lose control.
You have divided yourself in too many directions. You've neglected the most important things.
Mary, what would you have me do?
I want you to be my husband!
Mary, I know I've been a great disappointment to you.
It's not just you. My whole life is a disappointment.
Mary, you need to rest. I'll call the doctor for a sedative. Now, please go upstairs and I'll be there as soon as I can. Lord, why am I such a disappointment? I have failed at everything in my life, at business, at litigation, at legislature. And to make matters worse, I have failed my own family. What business do I have being involved with anyone? They all die. What am I doing in the White House? I do not consider myself fit to be president. I know nothing of running a country. Those men know it too. I am pushed beyond my limits, Lord. I give up.
After the death of his son, Lincoln wrestled through a period of deep depression. Yet only 2 days later, he drafted the Emancipation Proclamation. What if Lincoln had given up? His choice to continue in the face of what he saw failure turned into one of this nation's most significant presidencies. What was salvaged through the war was the hope America had given to people all over the world, a land of freedom and opportunity. In retrospect, Lincoln's choices to uphold his convictions brought about a turning point for America. You know, everyone has plans for what tomorrow will bring, whether you realize it or not. So another notable choice we will examine is that of a young Jewish girl. She was willing to abandon all of her hopes and dreams for the future of what God asked her.
Looking good.
I know.
Boy,
I'm loving those curls.
tell him every day with the...
Hey, Rabbi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What time is it? My watch doesn't work in here.
Rabbi, it's a sundial. You gotta have sun, Rabbi.
Okay.
It's about 9:15.
9:15, you say. Where's Mary?
Oh, you know, Mary.
Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late.
Mary, this is the third time this week you've been late. It's the last time I'm letting it go. What is going on here?
Okay.
Mary with that skirt.
Sorry.
Mary.
I'm so sorry, Rabbi. You would not believe the day I've had already.
It's okay, Mary. Don't break your head on my account.
Well, your side locks are looking especially curly this morning.
Very handsome.
Remind me, how long have you been growing them out?
Well, I started when I was 16 years old. I'm 68 now, so you do the math.
I'd like to see this one. 4,
She's using the scissors.
9,
Carry the 2.
scissors, 42.
Oh,
No, hon. It's 52 years he's been growing out them locks. Nice man.
it's okay, Mary. Let's just take a little bit off the back today. And again, watch out for the locks.
I would never do anything to risk your locks.
Do you want me to blow this out for you, hon?
What was that?
Whoa!
Ow, you
my
hit
God.
my elbow.
Oh,
What are you doing?
Oh, they,
You
Rabbi,
take it easy.
It's gonna be
Rabbi,
okay.
Rabbi,
I'm so sorry.
I'm doing great.
I cut it.
Oh, she cut it off.
Rabbi, it's gonna be okay.
Rabbi, half off today.
Oh, you
half
are,
off. All right. I've
what am I
heard of
gonna-
this new thing, that corn rolling. We can corn roll it back in.
Oh, I do hope I'm in the right place. A bit late, I know.
Can I help you?
Perhaps, Gabriel, Archangel.
Archangel. Oh, Jehovah, my chance for a miracle.
Now, I was
Look at this.
expecting to see someone here today. Is Mary in?
Yeah.
What are you going
She's
mad?
rather indisposed.
Yes, I'm sure. I was supposed to be here yesterday. It would have been better, I'm sure, but I had this world tour, encouraging and giving visions and dreams to God's people. And,
Okay, Mr. Gabriel,
sir, yes.
you're an angel. One lock, 52 years in the making. It's easy peasy for you.
I can only do
Just
what
one.
I've been sent to do.
You were sent?
Yes.
Nice.
I need to speak with Mary in private.
All right.
Please.
Mary!
Nice.
Anya.
That's one.
Rabbi, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me? I am so sorry.
Is this Mary? Excuse me, Mary. God be with you. Can you spare a moment of your time?
Sure.
Maybe
Here,
we
Mr. Gabriel.
should step away and let them talk privately.
What do you mean talk privately? I was telling him
Come on,
first.
boys. Private talk.
Mr.
I just got a lot of questions about
I
Babylon
wanna-
too.
I want to talk to him after. What?
Now, excuse me, Mary, I do have to read from my cue cards here. I don't want to mess this one up.
Okay.
Pretty important. You are beautiful with God's beauty, beautiful inside and out. God be with you.
I don't know who put you up to this, mister, but this isn't funny.
Yes, Mary, you have nothing to fear.
Because I'm standing here shaking in my boots.
Okay, God has a surprise for you.
Are you sure you got the right Mary?
Yes, and here's the big news. You will become pregnant and give birth to a son and call his name Jesus.
Pregnant. That is all I need right now. I'm not like that, mister. I'm a virgin.
Okay, I'm sure it gets better here. Yes. He will be great. He will be called the Son of the...
What are you implying?
Will you let me finish a card? Please.
Fine.
He will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David. He will rule Jacob's house forever and ever without end.
The Messiah?
Yes.
Me? Hold it. I cannot believe that this is happening. Do you know what my day has been like?
Well, no.
Well, first, someone or something got into my chicken coop last night and killed my rooster. So when I woke up, I was already late. After throwing on my clothes, I grabbed a cup of coffee, promptly spilled it. On my way out the door, I ripped my sleeve. The neighbor's dog decided to relieve himself on my shoes. I was nearly trampled by a donkey in my rush. I was then mugged by some preteen goofball. Not that I have any money for him to steal in the first place. That explains the hair. While being verbally assaulted by construction workers, I tripped, then slipped into dung. I bumped into an elderly woman who beat me with her cane, thus the bruise. And then, after nearly being fired from work for being late again, I cut off Rabbi Cohen's sidelock.
I saw
the one he's been growing for over 50 years. And now I have you here telling me you've got a surprise for me. Well, surprise, you're gonna have a baby. Don't you understand? I've never been with a man. So pardon me if I don't seem overjoyed right now.
Okay, that was a lot. Now, here's the part where you say, yes, I see it all now. I'm the Lord's handmaid, ready to serve. Let it be with me, just as you say. And then I leave. My job's over. I can get on with life.
Oh, is that how it goes? Well, let me just pause for a second and think about my fiancé and my parents. They would not understand me turning up pregnant right now. And frankly, I doubt that they would believe that it was a, immaculate conception.
Oh, dash it all. I don't mean to be rude, but I am running so late. I mean, you can see my list. It goes for days and
Well,
days.
there's the door. No one's stopping you.
I need to hear the answer from your own lips. It's part of the job.
Fine. Let it be unto me according to your cue cards. I have nowhere else to go but up on a day like this.
I think that he would like a bit more enthusiasm. To liven up the report.
Sure. I am bursting with joy. I am dancing with the news. God took one look at me and wow. I am the most fortunate girl on earth. What God has done for me today will never be forgotten, that's for certain.
Maybe try one more time.
God, whose very name is holy, is... God, whose very name is holy. God, whose very name is holy, has chosen me. Oh Lord, your mercy to look upon me. Who am I? I'm not worthy. But if it pleases you, I'm willing and happy to do your will. Lord, who am I? Did I have a choice? Glad I said yes when I heard your voice. When I accepted my life's not my own, I realized that I am never alone. God, give me strength to do the task I'm given. The birth of your son will make a way to heaven. I'm trusting, believing, I'm trusting, believing. I'm willing to obey what you said. I'm trusting, believing, I'm trusting, believing. I'm willing to obey what you said. I'm trusting, believing, I'm trusting, believing. I'm willing to obey what you said.
Well, after seeing all of this, it may seem that the consequences of your choices are overwhelming. The point is that you, of all God's creatures, are given a choice. Your choices in this life start balls rolling for future generations, whether you like it or not. That kind of responsibility weighs heavily for those who take the time to think about it. And good or bad, the results may not be apparent for a long, long time. The bottom line is that you don't always see the results here in earthly rewards and punishments. Choices. Please make good ones. What? Lord. The Lord's talking to me, wants me to talk about me now, so I'm going to talk about time. And the Bible has a lot of scriptures about time. There's one in particular that's all about me. They even wrote a song about it. What? No. He wants me to sing to you, but nobody wants to hear me sing a cappella, Lord. What? Something up my sleeve? What? Oh, you are a miracle worker. The Lord has provided accompaniment. So this is a song, you may know it. If you do know it, please join in and sing along. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. Everybody, to everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. I love your lights. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. You guys, give yourselves a big round of applause. You're awesome. So that's our summary. Time to bring the cast back for an encore.
Glad that I rebounded from that bad hair day. Glad that I said yes and let God have his way. Now I'm grateful that I had the state of mind to do the perfect thing at the perfect time.
Well, when I hear a man argue slavery, I really want to try it on him personally.
I was sent into this world without permission. I'm sure I'll go out the same way in perdition.
Running from the Lord turns out was not so smart. When that plane got hijacked, it was not a lark. Though the plane's not quite the belly of a whale, I did it my own way, and now I'm stuck in jail.
God said it, I believe it, that settles it. Gotta keep on making progress and never quit.
God has given me the talent. I should have been an artist. If not for that Jew, I would be.
It was hard breaking out of my shell with that guy. It was easier for me just to stop and say hi. It was easier for me just to keep my mouth shut. Who knows what that's about? Who knows what's what? I found the choices in life lead some kind of way. You never know when someone else's life is at stake. Look around, all around.
I was so caught up in me and my selfish cares. Didn't even know my life was being spared.
I didn't even know what I went in there for. I just knew I needed something before I ran out the door.
You know the choices in life leave some kind of way. You never know when someone else's life is at stake. Look around, all around.
Stop and think about it, my head just spins. Analysis paralysis is setting in. I will rest in the knowledge that still small voice will guide me on my way. Gotta make the right choice.
So the choices in life leave some kind of way. You never know when someone else's life is at stake. Look around, all around.
I could kick myself for that one bad choice. Just kick myself.
We just want to